Okay, third time's the charm. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today is kind of a rant video, to be honest with you. If I'm being very completely honest, today's a rant video. I've been on Twitter, I've been on Instagram, I've been on TikTok, and I've been like looking through what I think is now the downfall of gaming, and you know what, I feel like somebody need to say it. I feel like many people have said it, but in a much nicer tone, and I feel like it just needs to be said a little differently. The gameplay in the background is just for your viewing pleasure, so that I'm not just sitting here just the only thing that you see on the screen. But as a matter of fact, let me turn the game and game stuff down. But I feel like gaming has fell off tremendously, but for a specific reason. And I'm going to give you the reason. It's not just one specific reason, not just one specific group of people. It is a plethora of reasons as to why gaming is no longer what it used to be. Number one, social media. Social media is a terrible place when a new game is coming out, or when a game trailer drops, or when there are things going on in the game that that everyone may not agree with, or let's say everybody does agree with the BS that's going on. For example, Tekken 8 Season 2, since I got Tekken up there on the screen. Tekken 8 Season 2 started off horrendous, right? Granted, there was much more people kind of just giving their personal feels without even knowing anything about Tekken, really. And that's, that's cool. You can give your opinion, but at some point we gotta be able to tell the difference between someone giving their personal opinion versus someone giving an opinion that will make the game better. Like, people always complaining about, let's say, Horang, right? Granted, he is one of the more problematic characters for lower level players. On a pro level, he's not really that big of an issue, as you see from people who play him, or for the people who win tournaments. It's not necessarily a Horang player, but like, social media will have you thinking that like certain characters or certain things in a game are just so egregious that it needs to change right now or the game's going to die. Dragonballsparkingzero is another community, for example, on Twitter, that I was a part of, but I left recently because it's just too much crying about balancing of the game. Dragon Ball Z is not supposed to be balanced. Dragon Ball Z is an anime fighter. Anime fighters are not balanced. They're just not. They're not supposed to be balanced. Now, granted, if you wanted, and to be honest with you, that's why anime games, for the most part, aren't really in the competitive events, with the exception of like a Dragon Ball FighterX. Dragon Ball FighterX, no one has more health than the other person. You have 3 characters. You pick your 3 characters and then you fight, like the Marvel vs. Capcom format. Dragon Ball FighterX is the most balanced Dragon Ball game to have ever been created. Other than that, in terms of like versus, but other than that, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is not supposed to be competitive. I know people would love to see it be competitive, but we saw what happened when they tried to do a tournament, and I haven't seen the tournament since. It's just me. If you've seen the tournament, let me know. Social media is one of the culprits for ruining the gaming experience. Too many times a game will come out, and let's say the game been out a week, right? The game been out a week, man. To be honest with you, a game been out a day, and social media will trash said game and be like, "Oh, this game is horrible. This game is horrendous. This game doesn't have this." I remember Gotham Knights came out. Gotham Knights came out, and people were talking about the fact that it wasn't in 60 frames per second. It was like a much lower resolution. Like, it looked a little grainy, a little bit dated, right? Cool, I understand that. But for the most part, even though Gotham Knights didn't have a long lifespan, the game when you played it, in my personal opinion, was fun. Like, you guys have, if you've been here long enough, you guys have seen me play Gotham Knights on my channel. So to me, the game was fun. But they were comparing it to the Arkham series. It wasn't supposed to be the Arkham series. It was supposed to be something totally different. But the game was fun. The same way I feel about Gotham Knights, the same way I feel about Marvel's Avengers, which I have actually gone back to play. The game is fun, though I understand it gets a little bit repetitive with the missions and things like that. They could have added more content, but I feel like you don't have to necessarily trash a game. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably the wrong person to say that, because I probably didn't trash the Bleach game that just recently came out. That game to me is it's not the best in my opinion. I recently downloaded it again to see if I can like get back into it and give it another shot. But that's just how I am. But I feel when it comes to certain games, giving constructive critique is better than just giving your personal opinion. So for example, if the game is not good, tell me why it's not good. Like tell the world, okay, you know, these moves are janky. Whatever you do this move, it goes through things. Like, give a critique that's viable. You feel what I'm saying? When it comes to competitive games, though, I want to try to stay on the point. When it comes to competitive games, social media, in my opinion, ruins competitive games. Developers ruin competitive games, or they have ruined it, and the individual communities of these competitive games have ruined it. Let me explain. Ninja just came out and said that he's quitting Marvel Rivals due to the community and how toxic the community is. That is a competitive game that Ninja, when he first started playing, it seemed like he was having fun to me. Him and Tim, the Tatman, seemed like they was having fun, right? The community ruined that experience by being toxic, stream sniping, and I've heard from not only women gamers, female gamers, I've heard from from anybody that you can see on TikTok or social media that the Marvel Rivals scene is just toxic. Just really toxic. To me, that doesn't make sense. I want to say I understand Call of Duty being toxic because that's Call of Duty, but it doesn't excuse the weird toxicity that comes with the game. So the community helps ruin the games. Y'all don't offer no critique. Like, one of the reasons that when I was on Twitter, I left every gaming community that I was a part of, which was Marvel Rivals, Bleach, Dragonballsparkingzero, and Tekken. I left all those communities. Left them because y'all don't know how to give good critique on a game. Like, y'all are very weird about the kind of critique that you give. And I may have played a part in it as well. So I want to take responsibility and say that I probably played a part. I don't remember every single tweet that I've tweeted, but y'all are very weird about it. Like certain character fan bases hate the other character fan base, which I get it. That's that's funny, but like it's also weird. Like, people talk about Gen players a lot. I used to play Gen. I don't think I'm toxic or what's the word? I don't think I'm toxic or uptight or whatever the hell they be saying about Gen players. I think that the competitive gaming scene is just not viable. I think it's done. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's done. I think online is the best you can get. I haven't seen a Call of Duty tournament in a while. I'm not even sure. Well, I'm pretty sure they still do them because you still got people that sponsor. But sorry, my bad. It's a rant, so I'm just talking. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I feel like communities ruin games because you'll see people automatically judge games based on the first 2 days, the first week. Then in 6 months, they'll hold on to every word that everybody's ever said positive about the game and said, huh, do you still feel that way after 6 months? That ruins the gaming experience. Sometimes, well, all the times, no game is perfect. Apex, like, I can't tell you how many times I have uninstalled it and reinstalled Apex. Can't tell you. Can't tell you how many times I've done it. Because sometimes I just get frustrated with the game. Sometimes I think that, the legends, some of the legends are too strong. Some of them can do too much. But now they've made it so that every legend can pretty much do, not everything, but they're pretty much at prime condition. Certain legends got buffed, guns got buffed, things like that. Ultimately, it comes down to teamwork. Teamwork, make the dream work. I don't think Apex Legends, I could be wrong, is as toxic as other, let's say, first-person shooter communities. Like Rainbow Six Siege, I've heard is very toxic. Call of Duty is very toxic. I played in both lobbies. But then, now we get to the nitty-gritty. The developers. The devs sometimes ruin gaming. Going back to Tekken, when you look at Season 2, I don't know who approved 90% of that shit. Like, I don't understand Tekken 8 from the point of what they're trying to do. Like, the recovery time on certain characters is very, very strong. Horang is one of the characters that where if you knock him down with a move, or let's say you hit him and he's in a crouch position, you can like it seems as though he can just get up and do a move like back three. It seems as though he can launch you the next move. It seems very, very weird that Horong can just do whatever you want. Lars can just do whatever you want. I use Lars. Lars can just do whatever you want. Jin can oppress you. Every character is meant to overly oppress, and we've all seen clips. We all know what's up. We all know what's going on. Tekken is a very oppressive game. Defense is terrible. At one point, they made the change to where defense, like, you got penalized for defense. Like, if you broke a throw, you still lost health. That was done. That change is gone. Thank God. Good job on that. But gaming as a whole, like the devs with the battle pass shit, like the constant recycling of DLC, like where's the original ideas? Like, where's the originality? I get that games like Tekken is a legacy game. I get that Call of Duty at this point is a legacy game. I get certain games are legacy games, but where's the original IP? Where's the new stuff? Where's the stuff that make us go, oh, they never did this before? It's more like, nah, okay, we know what it is. Like, me and my homie Kev, aka Wildfighterx, like, now when I play Tekken 8, I don't take Tekken 8 serious. Really. Even though I've put in so many hours. I just can't. I can't take it serious. But one of the things my homeboy Kev says is, that's Tekken 8. That's Tekken 8. Chalk it up to it being Tekken 8. That's really it. It's just Tekken 8. Like, to me, it's shameful that Tekken 8 and other games move so uncharacteristically, like, not their self. Like the game itself has lost its identity. Ultimately, get back to the point. Ultimately, gaming is ruined by the community, the developers, social media, which I guess is also the community. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just a bunch of people talking on social media. But gaming is just, it don't hit the same. It don't give me goosebumps when I see it. Now, the new batch of games, we also have new batch of games but If it's going to trend in if it's trending in the same direction, I think it's going to trend. For example, the Marvel Tokon Battle game, the new Marvel Fighter with 4-player. That, like, listen, let me just say this. People like Justin Wong, people like Maximilian Dude, people that specialize in the 2D fighters. Listen, if you're not getting that game early, good luck, cause they go. It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same people in there. So that's a Marvel vs. Capcom-esque game. You feel what I'm saying? Also, gaming has been ruined not only from a competitive standpoint, but just from a story game standpoint, like an action adventure game standpoint. Expedition 33, I've seen it. It does look interesting. I might try it, but also the original IP is just not there. Y'all not creating nothing brand new. Like when games first came out, like God of War, Heavenly Sword, Ninja Gaiden, like games like that. Like y'all are not creating new storylines. Crash Bandicoot, like where's the next something like that? Spyro, Sonic, Dragon Ball Z. You can create different fighting games that are good fighting games. Like I don't understand why gaming has just dropped tremendously. Maybe it's because people just fell out of creativity. Maybe maybe there's not a whole bunch of maybe there's not a lot of brand new ideas. Maybe everything under the sun has been done. I don't know, but what doesn't help is the toxic communities. What doesn't help is how people speak to women in these communities. Like, it don't help, bro. It really don't help. It makes them think that every guy that approaches them about possibly playing the game or joining the team is on some weird shit, and you motherfuckers are weird out there. You motherfuckers are weird out there. Like, I'm not finna hold that part in. Y'all are weird out there. Y'all are very, very weird. Very weird. Stop being weird. And I know I'm nobody, so that's probably not going to do much. But stop being weird. Stop being weird towards women. Stop being weird towards each other. Y'all can be competitive, and you know, like every competitive game comes with a little bit of toxicity. It does. But it's a way to be toxic without being a bitch. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just feel like gaming don't hit the same. On nights where I'll play Apex, Tekken really don't feel the same right now. Like, Tekken really don't feel the same. I feel like season one was better. Like, it just felt better. It just felt like it. But Tekken is a game that lasts for years. So at some point, it is gonna get tiring. You might need to take a break from Tekken. And if I feel like that, then I know the pros feel like that, or maybe they feel like that because they compete at a very, very high level for money. So maybe not. But gaming is in a weird space right now, man. Weird space. I think that we need a bunch of games that are finished, or we need some DLC for the games that are unfinished. Spider-Man 2, I don't know if it's some DLC coming out for that or not, but if it's not, let people know, hey, we will no longer be dropping DLC. Now, I don't know if they did that or not. I'm not gonna lie to you. They probably did say, hey guys, we're not dropping anything else for Spider-Man 2. They might have said that. If they said that, let me know. If they didn't, then I think they should, if they're not gonna do it. In terms of the new games that have dropped, like on the Nintendo Switch or that Dragon Ball Z mobile, I hope somebody like it, but it's not my taste, not my style. You feel me? Yeah, man, we just gotta get some. We gotta get some original ideas. So the point of this video was really just to rant because I'm kind of frustrated with gaming right now, and that kind of stunts my creativity. I would like to stream more. I don't know how many of you guys would tune into the stream though. I mean, the last stream I did was a test stream, so maybe that's why people ain't tuning into it. At the end of the day, man, give me some ideas for some games that you guys would like to see. You know, I did play Splitgate, which was actually pretty fun. If it gave me Halo vibes, I'm not gonna lie to you. Might have to revisit that. Might have to revisit Splitgate. You know what I mean? Apex I'm still playing. Tekken I'll play every now and again. I don't really think I'm gonna take it serious. I probably won't take Tekken serious again until Armor King comes out, and that's in the fall. So when Armor King come out, then I might go back to taking the game serious. Because I like Armor King. Armor King, that's my guy. But at the end of the day, man, gaming is what it is now. Like, it's just, it's weird. It's very, very weird. It's very awkward. But, yeah, at the end of the day, if you guys are enjoying gaming, let me know. If not, let me know. And what's some of your favorite games to play in 2025? Whether they be old games or new games, you never know. Might check them out. Might stream them. Might try to join in. Yeah, man. Gaming in 2025 is weird. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.